What are you making?
French toast. Good morning, guys. So I got up and got a shower this morning and realized that I still didn't do my grocery shopping yesterday. So we have literally very little food in the house. So that kind of forced me to get in the kitchen and do some cooking this morning. Uh-oh. So I am making some homemade French toast. And I'm not usually up for going all out for breakfast like this, but it was basically all I could come up with the ingredients that I have in my kitchen. So that's what it is.
Okay, so let's see if it works, and hopefully it will.
Oh! Try it again. Well, it was a good experiment. It's a good experiment. And who are you?
Superman.
Superman?
You look like a bad girl.
Alright guys, so having a lot of trouble getting my motivation today. I'm thinking about calling the doctor and seeing if they have my blood test results back so I can see if I've got like, I don't know, like anemia or my thyroid issues or whatever's going on. But anyway, it's time to like seriously get this day going, and it's late.
Guys, and I got a surprise for you guys.
You do.
Yeah, that big.
We need to clean your room, right?
Yeah, come here.
Oh no, we're not going to show them your room. It's terrible. What, baby?
Did you hear the Beethoven song they learned?
Yeah.
Mama, hey.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So Maddie and I just got our nails done. I got a pedicure and she got her nails painted. And quite honestly, you guys, I've had such a hard day today, and I thought about not even vlogging because I just really struggled today with just feeling bad and like my energy. I know I talk about this every day, but just the fatigue and everything was just really getting to me today, and so I was feeling really down. And so I called Jimmy and I was like in tears, and I was telling him how I felt and just that I just wasn't feeling like myself, and I couldn't hardly, you know, get it together, and I just felt so bad. And he said, why don't you and Maddie just go out and leave the older boys at home with Mason and go get your nails done, and maybe just getting out of the house and doing something like that will help you to feel better. And he even suggested, you know, going to Starbucks and grabbing a drink. So I did that. I actually did. I wasn't going to, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna up and just do it. So I did go to Starbucks. I grabbed a Frappuccino.
Mom.
And then we went right across the street to the nail salon.
Hey guys.
Huh?
And I was trying to get that straw out of my cup because I dropped it in there.
Yeah. So Maddie's sipping on some chocolate milk from Starbucks, and her little straw got pushed down into the drink, so she's frustrated about that. But so she got her nails painted, I got my toenails done, and she got little flowers put on her thumb, which is really cute. And I can't show them, baby. I'll show them in a minute. And then we are going to run and do a little bit of shopping and just try to snap out of it. I've got to do like a big grocery shopping trip, but I didn't plan. I'm just in a funk. And I'm really wanting to spruce up the house for the summer, like spring and summer. So I have like all these ideas of things that I want to do, and things that I'm like thinking about really redoing some things, and in order to do that I have to sell some things. But anyway, as far as like tackling it and all, I mean, it'll be a process, but just to kind of brighten up the house a bit. And yeah, so we may be painting, which which is a very cheap, easy way to completely transform the look of your house. And praise God, that's what my husband does for a living, so he can do that for me. And then I'm just gonna change some decor and change some colors and brighten things up a bit, and I'm excited to do that. So I thought that we might just look around and get some ideas for decorating, and just kind of look around, maybe go to the thrift store and see, you know, if we find any treasures there, because I've got a couple of ideas of things that I want to do to really change the look of the house. And I have an idea for sort of transforming the schoolroom area into something kind of different. So that room drives me crazy because I can't contain the clutter and I can't contain the mess. And so I want to simplify it. We homeschool at the kitchen table like 90% of the time. So I have some ideas about some things that I want to do for that room, and like just pretty much all over the house I have these little ideas. So anyway, I thought we'd just go kind of browse around and get some ideas and think about color schemes, and all of the changes that I want to make I can't do, you know, I'm not wanting to spend a lot of money, so I'm gonna have to be really thrifty, which I love that challenge. I love the challenge to be thrifty and to do things on a budget. And I guess the most expensive part would be I guess the paint and things like that, and maybe like buying some curtains and things. But I plan on selling things too to make room for what I want to do, so it should work out. We'll see if it actually happens, but that's where my mind's been today. I'm like completely ADHD today, so way bad. So they love you too, Maddie. So we're gonna run into the thrift store, browse around, plus I have to pee really bad, and it's right here. And yeah, so I guess it's a good thing I picked the camera up again. I'm hoping that we make it to church for the service of darkness tonight. This is Friday, and so this would be a really important day for us to make it to church. So our church is doing a service of darkness, and I really would like to go. And that's at 7, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully Daddy makes it home in time. What, babe?
Is it church day?
Our church is having a service tonight, yes. So hopefully. And I need to think about Easter clothes for the big boys and Mason. Sorry, my throat's like itching. And I don't know what I'm wearing for Easter, so all of that has to happen. We made it. We made it to the service of darkness, and I'm excited about it. There's a lot of people here, and we're early, so this is the front. Looks really awesome with the cross. Mason dressed himself. He looks amazing. You look beautiful.
Mommy dressed me.
Do you want to see your, do you want to show everybody your fingernails? I don't know if they'll be able to see it, but. Put it here, put it here. Oh yeah. Put it down here. Oh, hang on, it's a little bit dark. Okay, here's her thumb. And then she got a pink. It's dark in here, but here it is. We're good?
Mom.
Huh?
What the power comes out?
No, the power's not gonna go out. Nice to meet you. Are you recording? You're not? Hi guys. Hi. Eating at Cookout.
I'm still not recording. I'm still not. You said that for no reason now.
Let me see.
Let her see.
Maddie, what do you have on your plate? Do you have Mom's onion ring?
Yeah.
Hi guys, so we just finished eating at Cookout. So I had to bring Jacob to his
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Brighton Corporate Center Parkway.
Oh shoot, let me see where I'm going here. Oh, I had to take Jake. Oh, I see it right there. Okay. I had to take Jacob to his teacher's house for his homeschool tutor. They are going through their mock trial that they've got coming up, and so they're having a practice. The thing about it is, it took about 45 minutes for me to get here, so it's almost an hour away from our house. And they're doing their practice for about 3 hours. So I decided not to go home, and I decided to kind of hang out in this area. We ran into the Goodwill in this area just to peek around, and then we ate at Cookout because the kids were hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and sit in the car for a few minutes, make out a quick grocery list, and then we're going to run into Walmart. I have about an hour and a half until I have to get him. So I'm going to do my grocery shopping, and then once I'm through with making my grocery list and do my grocery shopping, it should be time to pick him up. And then we'll just head home. That seemed to be the better way to do it. So it wouldn't have made sense for me to travel all the way back home. So we're gonna do that. I've got to plan for a couple of dishes that I'm gonna make for Easter for tomorrow for my mom's house. We're gonna be having an Easter dinner there. And I have to make sure everybody has some church clothes. So I need to make sure everybody has their church clothes ready. So there's not a lack of things to do today, that's for sure. Alright guys, so this is the way you do a quick meal plan. So I've got some recipes over here for the week, some recipes up there for, let me see if I can do this, recipes up here for tomorrow. I'm doing the crock pot mac and cheese, corn casserole, and a lemon sour cream pound cake. And then all of this is ingredients I need to buy, as well as this. And then there are some quick meals that I'm going to do for this week. So this is how I am doing a quick 1 week meal plan in the car, as well as planning for Easter. So here we go. Here is our quick grocery haul.
And we got famous
lots of stuff in here.
We got famous stuff.
Got some stuff to dye some eggs.
And some Batman cookies.
Batman cookies for Maddie. This is how it's looking.
Easter's tomorrow.
This has been slightly stressful grocery store trip for me. Some behavior problems.
Who, me?
No.
Maddie?
That one.
Let's say I'm good.
I'm ready to get out of here, to say the least.
Let's say I've been good.
You've been very good. Hi guys, so we got home. Let me turn this frozen CD off that Maddie's listening to. We got home, we got the groceries all unloaded. Fridge is sort of kind of tidy. I'll give you guys a glimpse of the fridge today. Oops, hang on, is it? Okay, clear up there. So here is a glimpse at the fridge. Still gotta put the waters in there. Still looks a little empty, but that'll be changing soon. But the pantry's nice and stocked. So here's a little look at the pantry. Right there. So at least it's sort of kind of stocked, and the bottom is, well, it's messier than what I would like, but there's that. And I've been working on mopping the floors. So I got the floors mopped, and I'll show you guys my little kitchen extras that I bought yesterday to brighten up my kitchen. And I'll show you what I've done. So I've got the Pioneer, this is all Pioneer Woman, so Pioneer Woman rug, the dishcloths, I had that already, and I had that, which is from the same line, and I had the paper towel holder.
Mom, which fire I'm going to jump in?
Okay, hang on, let me talk, alright? Remember, no interrupting. But then I got these to go with it, which I really thought was super cute and springy and summery. And then I got a new little tea kettle because mine looked really bad because I took it camping with us several times and I got really scratched up and kind of messy. So I got a new one. I spent very little money and sold something to pay for it. So yay for that. I plan on doing that for all of my redecorating expenses. So yeah, I mean, I like it. So the next thing on the list is I think I'm gonna get one of the half valances and just go with the white, but do the just the little valances there on the side. And then we are also going to get rid of the gray drab paint.
Mommy, where's the tea?
The tea? I got the tea kettle right there. It's heating up right now. We're gonna have a hot cup of tea, right? So yeah, we're gonna get rid of the dark gray. It just does not fit the mood that I'm wanting to create for my home. So I'll show you guys kind of what I'm thinking about. I may go with something different, but I am actually considering doing a very pale blue. Something along the lines of, well, you know what? You know how colors don't really show correctly through the lens, but here's one of them. So there's one. It's pretty pale, but I'm thinking that, you know, it'd be a nice contrast with the bright colors, and it's far enough away to where it could be several shades kind of off, but look at the difference in that. I just feel like that will brighten up the space tremendously. And even in here, I'll show you against the gray. You see how much lighter that is? So this is called Crescent Blue. I'm leaning toward this one, but there's also, I guess the other one is more, it's a little deeper. Let me see if I can get a better lighting here. It is called Pensive Skies, and it's really not going to come through right on the lens. But yeah, it's called Pensive Skies. So this Crescent Blue is a tad bit brighter than the Pensive Skies, but it has a little bit more. They're very similar. I mean, very similar. But the Crescent Blue has a tad bit more of a hint of the teal in a way that I'm thinking I want to add some pops of color in the house with that. So I'm thinking about going with the Crescent Blue. Jimmy wanted to go ahead and get the paint the other night at Lowe's, but because I'm so indecisive, I said, let me take the swatches home and just hold it up on the wall and look at it, you know, and see if that's actually the color that I want to go with. So,
Mom, can I spray some?
Huh?
Can I spray something?
No, don't spray because it just dried. So let me talk you guys through what I'm thinking about for this space. So I kind of told you what I want to do in here. I'm going to get one more rug to go in front of the stove and the paint and the curtains, and then that should basically do it for this space. The only other thing that I may end up doing, and this kind of goes in with the next little project that I will tackle, but I may end up doing right here at this cutout, I may end up putting a little rod across here and doing the same white valances to kind of close this off or pull back to sort of make that like a little window area. And the reason I'm gonna potentially do that, I'm not sure yet, is because I'm transforming this little area that was used for schoolroom stuff. The problem is, here's the problem. There's two problems. The problem is this space is always visual clutter for me, and I really, really, really dislike it. I also dislike how little we actually use the space. So we're not actually in this space using it. It's more of like storing our stuff. We grab it and then we usually take it over here to the table, as you guys see us do. So therefore, it's basically wasted space. It's like a closet. Even though the desktop computer is here, the amount of times that we actually sit at the desk is very, very, very few. So what I am going to do, and let me walk you through it. I am going to, and I already have, list my desk for sale. So I've listed my desk on our local like yard sale website. So I'm going to sell the desk. I'm also going to sell this little desk. Maddie, I can't talk over the music. I'm going to sell this little desk right here. This little storage bin is going to be going to Maddie's room, either in her closet or in her room to house her toys, and we are going to be getting rid of quite a bit of her toys. Stop. To kind of create some more peaceful atmosphere in there. No ma'am, please, please. So that's going away. This right here I am indecisive about. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because it does hold some paper and, you know, the printer at this time. It will most likely go, but I haven't listed it yet. And I'm also indecisive about this. And then this will also go to either Maddie or Mason's closet or room or something like that for their books and toys. So this room will essentially be cleared out. I will most likely, I don't know about this. I just can't make my mind up. So I may not get rid of it prematurely. So what I'm going to do is, here's the plan. There is a console, like console TV stand that I saw at Walmart. And it's sort of a rustic wood kind of color. And I'm thinking of putting it right here below this section. Putting the desktop computer on top of it, since we watch Netflix and things like that. So all of this will be cleared out. And then having a nice rug.
Do you know what the papers are?
No, I don't, baby. You have to give me a minute. Having a nice rug. Getting some new curtains in here that have maybe a pop of yellow or something bright. You know, just a little bit. And then I'm going to have a couple of comfortable chairs and maybe a little table in between, so that I will have a place to come and sit with the baby, and we can do our read alouds in here. The kids can lay on the rug and enjoy the space. And I'll probably put one of those large like sort of round basket looking things in here to sort of house some of the toys or you know, cars or whatever the kids want to play with, but not excessively. So that's the plan. So the reason I was thinking about the curtain is because if the desktop computer is sitting right in front of that, that's going to just, visually it's not going to look right. So I'd like to kind of close that off. So that's the thought. I have an image in my mind of how I want it to look. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I really want to do this because I got to thinking that I'm going to need a more comfortable space for when the baby is here on this level. Also, I feel like it would get used a little more than it's getting used right now, and the visual clutter would be decreased significantly. So as far as our homeschool stuff, now let me walk you guys through that. The homeschool stuff that I am storing mostly in here, and I've got some of it in here. We will be moving a good bit of what we're not really using to the next bookshelf that's going to go beside the fireplace. And then in the console, there will be some storage space that we can use to put some of the things that we're using very regularly, as well as I utilize this cabinet here to house our homeschool stuff as well. So that is going to house our homeschool stuff for the time being. Now, in due time, this table is going. I don't know how quickly that's going to happen, but this table is in really bad shape, and if I can sell this and that for a decent price and get, you know, get some funds to purchase something else, I definitely want to do that because the table is really in bad shape. That table is pretty old, but it's been used pretty roughly, and it's gone through several moves. Several. So it's moved, let's see, 1, 2, 3-4 times, I believe, in the past 10 years or 11 years. And so it's pretty banged up. It's just time for a new table. So what do you guys think? I'm coming up with ideas of things that I want to do to improve and make me really appreciate this small space that we have. And I think I can do it pretty much at a very low out-of-pocket cost if I can sell and use those funds to purchase other things that are secondhand, not new. We don't do new, but secondhand. So anyway, that's the thought. I don't know. Oh, I'm also going to do something with this window there. Probably the matching shears or whatever I use on this window we'll consider, or maybe even a shade or something to sort of dress that up and give us some privacy at night, which we have not had, and that kind of bugs me. So anyway, I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for this little home sprucing up adventure. So I'm gonna make some tea. Are you wanting some tea, Maddie? Yeah. Maddie wants tea. So we're gonna have some tea, and then Daddy was asking what I wanted to do. If I wanted to do anything when he got home, and I have. My mugs are in bad shape too. Okay, my mugs are not in great shape either. So I don't know what we'll be doing tonight, but probably making sure that everybody has clothes for Easter, making sure the Easter stuff is all done, and all that good stuff.